Yeah, inner guidance. Your higher self is guiding your present self through inner guidance. Trust yourself. You are ambitious enough to handle commitment. Don't be scared, Craig. Direct deposits. Unexpected and expected money is showing up. So expect some luck of the Irish. I'm recording this on St. Patty's Day. Get your money the old school hustler way. This can mean being innovative and putting more emphasis on your side hustle. That's cute. So it may be some unexpected money showing up from your side hustle. You may be getting new clientele or more clients, whatever, you know, but it's definitely showing up. It's in the air. Yeah, now is not the time to reconstruct. You already where you need to be. Okay, work is your priority. You are in hermit mode. Locked in is your definition, and nothing else matters. Out of sight, out of mind. Right? If you've been focusing on your work, that's about to pay off. On this good old St. Patty's Day, I hope y'all getting drunk for me. Take a shot for me. Somebody tell somebody, you can take a shot and you can go. Thank you. Royal Priestess BB, and I'm an intuitive reader. Thank you for clicking on the video, and since you did, there must be something here for you. Now, everything is yours, so take only what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. We ask that our high vibrational, loving, plus caring ancestor guides, guardian angels, archangels, and even Father God reign true and present. We pray that the good Lord contend with those that contend with us and fight against those that fight with us. Take up shield and buckler, arise, and come to our aid. If anyone is here to send evil eye, ill wishes, or negative energy, Father God, we pray that it is escorted out to the left, to the left, to the left, and return back with love. Thank you in Jesus' name, amen. Hey, collective, I missed y'all. Y'all probably like, girl, where you been? Where you been? I've been on break. I had to leave that alone to get my mind right. I had to take a break to get myself together, because at the end of the day, as much as we like to be like, you know, the spiritualists, the healers, the empress, the high priestess, the royal priestess are just what they are. We are more than that. We are connected to the universe in a way that sometimes we really do have to get ourselves together. And I had to get myself together, y'all. I had to get myself together, especially before this astrological new year. I was not playing no games. So I had to separate, bring it back, because that's how we do the love slide. You hear me? Sometimes you really just gotta, you know, take a little time and get yourself together. You know, especially when you're not highly connected to the matrix, to the BS. So I've been blessed to take time for myself as I need to make sure that my inner world is always properly reflecting in my outer world. So I took time out to do that. I know probably by this video, if you watch my videos, if you're part of my 14 subscribers, then you're probably like, what's going on? Because there's been some uploads to the channel where you can see me. And they're fun videos, they're collective videos, they're very lighthearted. We're skimming the surface. Wow, a card just hit the floor and it fell through this crack. But they're very lighthearted on the surface. They're not anything, you know, too deep, like how we can get up in here. Up in here we can get deep, you know, but they're just lighthearted readings, very on the surface, you know, very 3D, as I like to say. So I do plan on doing more like that, but just randomly, just as spirit calls me to. But I also was called to share more about myself. So anyway, how y'all doing? I hope y'all doing good. I don't like to be too into myself, be talking about myself, but I hope y'all are doing very well. I hope y'all miss me. I miss y'all. I be having to throw them bows, if only you knew. But it's glad you don't know, because it's none of your business. Of course, to the Instagram page, I uploaded the energetic guidance blueprint. Once again, I be having to throw bows. So when it's there, it's there. We getting back in the flow of things, so whatever. You know, I'm not going to be too anal about it, because y'all could care less. But me, yeah, I can really care. So I'm not going to be too anal about it. So this week's prayer card is He is a shield to those who trust Him. Psalm 18:30. So that's cute. Y'all know I'm going to do the angel card. I think the angel number that I post for angel number of the week is different from the angel number that's in this reading, but whatever. It might resonate, you know, differently for different people, but yeah. This deck, this is my spiritual court deck, and I cleansed it and I mixed it up. Oh my goodness, it's on really real time. It's like I'm gonna shout out. I'm gonna let you know what's up. Psalm 18 could be a psalm that needs to be prayed at this time. It is a rather long psalm, so I don't know who that's for, but that could be a psalm that needs to be being prayed at this time. He is a shield to those who trust Him. Psalm 18:30. So let's check in, collective. Let's see what's going on. Y'all, this Ace of Wands. Oh, chill. Look how it just plopped out. I'm actually okay with it plopping out like that. I got more space, too. I got a new setup. I've cleaned up. Ooh, child, somebody being childish. Bottom of the deck, there's the subconscious opportunity coming your way. And you can see it. I know you see it. Like any, meeny, miny, mo. How many opportunities coming through the door? I know you see it. Hey, I love that. Yeah, with the 8 of Cups behind it. Wow, we've subconsciously walked away from things that no longer serve us. And we're taking action here, but we're taking action for the glory of love. But this is the love of ourselves. This is self-love. How? With Page of Pentacles behind it? Absolutely. And Ace of Swords. I don't have to make it up. This is self-love. And self-love could be loving others as well, because Page of Pentacles is Virgo energy. Virgo energy is being of service to others. But it's that energy of like, well, I cannot serve someone. I cannot physically be of service to someone with an empty cup. So this is Knight of Cups, like going to the river. I'm going down to the riverbed to fill up my cup. Self-love first. That way I can be of service to others by way of a beneficial blessing. There's a manifestation that's coming in. Because of whatever you walked away from, you sailed away from emotionally, that was not fitting into this picture. Because we don't see where this plant is coming from. But we know it's coming from somewhere. It don't fit though. That's the main point. It does not fit. If it does not fit, you must have quit. Right? So let's leave that alone. Let's walk away from that. Let's see what's on top of the deck. Oh, 8 of Pentacles. We've been physically focused. We've been disciplined. We've been working hard. Oh, what the heck? Because Knight of Wands reversed. Wow, this is the energy of things have been harder than they have to be. Capricorn energy. Because there's been a Knight of Wands in reverse. Energetically taking action. You know, I had a download the other day. I wasn't really facing any like heavy restrictions, but I could feel like energetic limitation. You know what I mean? And I was like, somebody burning a candle on me. So that's the energy that's here. You know what I mean? Like somebody has been energetically taking action against the collective one way or the other. You know what I mean? Somebody been throwing energy where it's been making things harder than it has to be. It's been making you, but it's working on your favor because Capricorn energy is ruled by Saturn. Saturn, the tradition of Saturn is discipline, right? That restriction, that limitation leads to more discipline. It leads to more diligence, and it makes you better. You make me better. I'm here, Neo. Yeah. Because all the ideas, the conscious ideas that you were sitting on, you can get up and fall right into them now. Shout out to whoever this Knight of Wands in reverse is. Thank you. My haters are my motivators. Let's split the deck. Oh, and there was a Knight of Swords in reverse. Somebody real consciously manipulative. Somebody using their words as weapons and very logical, but very pessimistic. You know, not seeing the beauty in life because there's a butterfly right behind him, but he's focused on his words, using his sword negatively to get what it is he wants versus like seeing the simple magic in life, the mystical part of life where things just come together. You know? Wow, there's been a lot of hate in the collective. But the haters are the motivators, so. And there is a Page of Cups here in reverse. So it's definitely that energy of somebody being immature. Somebody using their emotions to manifest. Somebody using their emotions and their words, their thoughts, to manifest childish behaviors. For sure. Somebody being immature. This is immaturity here. We're going to see what that is. That's crazy. Collective. We just got in the building. Yeah, there's the 6 of Swords, Ace of Wands with the suspended person. So we're seeing it from another perspective. These all came out together, so let's flip them. Oh, na 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 na. Make them say, I don't know why I'm hearing that. No lemon soldiers. No lemon soldiers. This 10 of Cups is upright. I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm being told to flip this over. Somebody was trying to say that a soulmate relationship here. Somebody was stuck between a rock and a hard place. Someone didn't want to go with their heart's choice. There was a third option here. There was another choice. And it did not involve you crossing out your heart. And somebody didn't want to take that option because they were told that it was a pipe dream. They were told that it was a fantasy. It was la la land. It wasn't real. But it actually is. Spirit told me to flip this over. This soulmate relationship here, this could very well be twin flame, but it's definitely giving soulmate. This soulmate relationship here has all the ability to be a fairy tale in reality. That's what I'm hearing. What is it's a film where a princess in a fairy tale comes into the real world. And I know in the beginning of the film, she comes up out of the sewer. I think it's Ella. No, it's not Ella Enchanted. But there is there's a film like that. I can't remember it right now. Oh, yeah. Woo! Ooh, child, this is giving collective. What's been going on? You almost got tricked out your spot. Don't get tricked out your spot. That's what it's giving, though. Because of this Page of Cups in reverse, somebody uses their emotions, their emotions to manipulate. And they use it in a way where they think about it before. They think about it beforehand, like, what could I say? And I'm hearing, I could cry. That's what I'm hearing. I could cry. That crying's not getting very far. So, collective, be very aware. Use your discernment when it comes to somebody that's always throwing their emotions up in order to manifest what it is they want. You know, they're always talking about their feelings. They're always talking about how what you did made them feel, what you said made them feel. They are manifesting out of a childish energy. Okay, they are feeling around the water in order to feel what they can try to come up with. Because the cup is connected to the water and it goes to the foot. They're feeling around the water, around the emotions, right? They play on people's emotions for sure. Say they can feel that you feel bad for what you're doing. They will bring that up in order to physically manifest something for themselves. Right? Say you get into an argument with them and they can feel that you feel bad for what you said. They will bring that up. They'll be like, because what you said really hurt my feelings. They will play on that. They will exploit that. This is an emotionally manipulative person, and they're very childish. They can cry for no reason. I'm hearing cry on demand. They're very fake. Okay? But there is a good energy here where things are consciously moving forward here with few blockages, few limitations. And it's because the Ace of Wands is here. There's a spark that has been lit, and it's fueling being able to see things from another perspective, right? This is also a card of a holdup. This is Pisces energy. So while Mars is in Pisces, this is Mercury retrograde specifically. This is Mercury retrograde specifically. While Mercury has been in retrograde, it's been in retrograde. It's been a time of reassessing, reviewing things. And that's the point here. So during this time, because of this Ace of Wands, this energetic spark, this could be somebody using a wand, child. And we use wands in different type of ways. But either way, there's somebody using a wand here. It's working. Or it's worked. The way that you used your wand, your energetic push, right? You know how sometimes we say, oh, I got to do this tomorrow. And you really kind of don't want to do it when it comes, but you still get up and do it anyway. That's Ace of Wands. That's an energetic push to get up and go do what you need to do. Right? So whichever way you have been energetically pushing yourself, it is working out. Okay? Things are consciously moving forward, meaning you can see it with the eyes. Things are consciously moving forward with what you got. Okay? So Mercury retrograde is about to deliver here. Especially because you're seeing things in a different light. You're seeing things from a different perspective. And you held off. You paused. You waited a minute. You took a second. Okay? So that's good. We got 5 of Swords, 2 of Swords, 2 of Cups. Okay, somebody lost out here. You win some, you lose some. It is what it is. Right? But you take 2 L's, you're going to have a W. You're going to have a win. But there was a loss here initially where it was because you weren't able to consciously make a decision. You felt like making a decision at the time, right? Mercury retrograde. This could be when Mercury transited Pisces before, or Mercury transited Cancer, or Mercury transited Scorpio, right? You felt like at the time to make a decision, you did not have the best options. The 2 options that you saw that you had consciously, because this is a Swords card, you assumed that it wasn't the best option for you, honestly. And you chose one either way, and somehow it pushed you to the 5 of Swords. It pushed you to the 5 of Swords where... No, this is current. I apologize. This is current. Yeah, partnership. This is current. You're currently in the 5 of Swords where you were in the 2 of Swords before. You felt like you only had these 2 options, and both of these 2 options crossed out your heart. Right? It was a mind over heart decision, and the 2 options you had, it was head over heart either way. You couldn't choose anything with the heart. Well, now you've made a choice, and you're in 5 of Swords. Yeah, you lost 2 here, but you still got 3. And overall, it actually ends up being 5, which isn't really bad. Because this 5 of Swords card, it's 2 people walking away and giving their 2 swords up. This is the energy of where you win, but you lose the 2 parties that you may have been trying to hold on to. But it's just because they were trying to force their opinions. They were trying to force their thoughts, their ideas, their perspective onto you. And you're like, well, I've got more here because you took time. 6 of Swords, right? I'm hearing Higher Calling by Big Crit. Put some time on it. You put some time on it. You said, well, I'm going to give it some time because the two choices that I have right now that these two energies are giving me are not the best. It's forcing me into a head over heart decision, and that's not going to work for me either way. So I'd rather lose these two energies than lose my conscious perspective, my conscious thought, because this conscious perspective that you got actually leads to the Ten of Cups. It leads to dreams materializing, desires showing up in your reality, and it's through a soulmate relationship. So that's cool, collective. There's been a lot of energy of spring has sprung, love is in the air, so that's cool. And it also says here that because of all of this going on mentally, and it really deals with somebody that's just childish here. That's crazy. But they're off to themselves. They're not connecting to any of the cards. So this says that they're on their way out in alignment with the Six of Swords. But at the time, you couldn't actually prioritize your Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is opposite Ten of Cups. Okay, when you have Ten of Cups and it's actually tangible, it's actually realistic, it's a desire, a dream that can materialize, you're going to have Ten of Pentacles. This is your answer, collective. Yes. Yes. Whatever you did, it was smart. It was very intelligent. It was, I'm hearing The Art of War. The book, The Art of War. Yeah, you were at war and you won. You won for sure. And it did take not physically prioritizing your Ten of Pentacles, right? Not immediately grounding your dreams and your desires in order to sort this situation out, in order to overcome these two energies, these two entities that were trying to push their perspective onto you. You had to remain fluid. You had to remain in spirit, in the metaphysical versus on land. And you weren't able to physically balance anything out. You weren't able to balance out between the physical and the metaphysical. You just had to remain balancing out in the metaphysical, which is tricky. Especially when it comes to dreams, because one minute it'll have this in it, and the next minute it'll have that. You know, you dream of having a skateboard, then you dream of having some skates. This takes extreme discipline, for sure. It really does. And it also takes, this is a stubborn energy too, though. Two of Pentacles is Taurus energy. So the stubborn energy worked out. It's really energy like, no, I said I'm going to have a skateboard, not skates. And you sticking to it, no matter what comes your way, because opposite Taurus is Scorpio. And that's storms, that's transition, that's a little bit of friction. So you really stuck to it. And it worked out because somewhere here, it led to Ace of Cups, a new emotional beginning, new feelings, new emotions. It sparked something in someone of the Nine of Pentacles here. Someone that is one pentacle away from the 10 Pentacles, which most likely when you come into union, because they're in line with this Two of Cups, when you come into union with this 9 of Pentacles, you're going to be at the 10. That's all it takes. It brought new emotions into their world. It brought new blessings into their world where they can physically take action. They can physically move forward. And they did it slow. Knight of Pentacles, the slowest moving knight in the deck. They did it slow. They were physically step by step, day by day. But this person is flourishing here in their 9 of Pentacles energy. And that is what makes this 10 of Cups a reality. This could be a woman. But it could be a man, because the woman is facing the same way the man is. Either way, this person being in 9 of Pentacles energy is what makes this dream a reality. It's what makes this 10 of Pentacles. Because this person, all this person needs is one more pentacle. That's all this person needs. One more pentacle. It's that energy of, I can make your dreams come true. It's like someone would approach this person in 9 of Pentacles energy and say, you know, I could make your dreams come true. But really, this person in 9 of Pentacles energy is making their dreams come true, because they're one pentacle away. But you got to know the pentacle that you need to bring to them. You got to know the seed that you need to bring to them in order for it to be 10 of Pentacles. In order for it to equal out to be a 10 of Cups. Dreams, desires, physically manifesting and become a reality. Fairy tales do come true. Dreams come true. This is really nice, collective. It's kind of like a recap of the energy, what's been going on, especially with Mercury coming out of retrograde, I think Friday. So definitely a recap, which is good. Oh, wow. I'm not going to take no more, y'all. I'm getting a little tired of you breaking promises, looking at your page and seeing different numbers and numbers. I don't know why I'm hearing that. 3LW. Proverbs 18:22. He who finds a wife finds what is good and receives favor from the Lord. A blessing is being bestowed upon a righteous man, a gift of love, joy, wealth, and abundance. A wife. This card calls you to be a blessing to a divine masculine. You are a blessed wife who brings wealth and abundance to any home. A man's miracle, a divine treasure. Somebody may be getting married. With freedom is calling behind it. Entrepreneurship is calling. You're ambitious enough to handle it. You're ambitious enough to handle this. Yeah, inner guidance. Your higher self is guiding your present self through inner guidance. Trust yourself. You are ambitious enough to handle commitment. Don't be scared, Craig. Direct deposits. Unexpected and expected money is showing up. So expect some luck of the Irish. I'm recording this on St. Patty's Day. Get your money the old school hustler way. This can mean being innovative and putting more emphasis on your side hustle. That's cute. So it may be some unexpected money showing up from your side hustle. You may be getting new clientele or more clients, whatever, you know. But it's definitely showing up. It's in the air. Yeah, now is not the time to reconstruct. You are already where you need to be. Okay, work is your priority. You are in hermit mode. Locked in is your definition, and nothing else matters. Out of sight, out of mind. Right? If you've been focusing on your work, that's about to pay off. On this good old St. Patty's Day, I hope y'all getting drunk for me. Take a shot for me. Somebody tell somebody you can take a shot and you can go. Thank you. Somebody's literally escorting somebody out. Oh, yes, false masculine. Crooked cop. Money multiplication. It's not exactly what you're thinking. Bad boy heartbreaker. Flexing, your manifestations have arrived. Proverbs 26. Many acclaims to have unfailing love, but a faithful man who can find. I wonder if y'all can still see that. And old money, what goes around comes around. What you financially put out is making its way back to you. I'm counting this as currency in physical form. Whatever you put out is making its way back in general. This is really cute. This is definitely a masculine energy here that was showing up in false masculine energy because of a crooked cop. Somebody was all about the money. Somebody was just greedy. Somebody just wanted all of this person. Because I'm hearing Selfish by P&B Rock. I want you out of myself. Somebody was just selfish. And it is not that deep. Okay, money is paper, paper is trees. It is not that deep. Are you balanced? Probably not. It's somebody that was extremely unbalanced. This Page of Cups in reverse. And it's not exactly what you're thinking. It's something here that they wanted to manifest out of this connection. This person was a crooked cop. They had some type of knowledge of this Ten of Pentacles of this Nine of Pentacles. They knew that this person was very fruitful. Money multiplication. You are very magnetic and attractive to currency at this time. So much so that any money you spend, earn, win, or is given to you is multiplied by the 1,000 or 100. This person that was being childish, that was being like emotionally overwhelming is what I'm hearing. They're throwing their emotions at people. They knew about this Nine of Pentacles. And they knew that they were a Nine of Pentacles. They knew that they were very abundant. They knew that they could make money multiply. They could make money flip. And they wanted to stick around in order to steal. So that they could have more resources, right? What goes around comes around. But they're not loyal. They're not loyal to anything. They're not faithful to anything. They're unstable, untrustworthy, unpredictable. They're not worth the time or the investment, really. But what goes around comes around. It's coming back on them now. They may have actually siphoned some energy from here. But what goes around comes around. It's being balanced out. It's being returned. Bad boy heartbreaker. We like the teach me aspect and that we have loved him a long time. Flexing, your manifestations have arrived. All the work you put in spiritually are physically reflecting into your reality. Your manifestations are now physically or consciously tangible. This is so cute to me because it's this energy of like, someone thought that this Nine of Pentacles was a heartbreaker. And this Nine of Pentacles was after manifestations. And it actually turned out to be them. That's why what goes around comes around. What they said out of emotions, what they felt, they were pulling it out of their own water. They weren't pulling it from this person. This person is Nine of Pentacles energy. This is physical energy. This isn't water. It's Capricorn, so it's opposite Cancer, but it's not water, though. It's showing up in Capricorn energy. This is hard work. This is being independent. This is being stable, secure, abundant, prosperous. This is not water. This is where water has been used to solidify a foundation. It's already shaped the rock in Nine of Pentacles energy. So this person was saying things, and it's particularly about somebody that could actually teach them a lot. We like the teach me aspect, and that we have loved them a long time. This person, whoever this Nine of Pentacles is, they've been, whoever this is, collective. I don't know if this is you or somebody else, but whoever this is, you've loved them a long time, or they've loved you a long time. The love been here. This is a soulmate relationship. The love been here. And it's time for it to come together now. Flexing, your manifestations have arrived. So, can't really say anything about that. Yeah, the way of fools seem right to them, but the wise listen to advice. Proverbs 12:15. Pride comes before destruction. Clairvoyance. Somebody already saw this coming. More money, more problems. Yeah, they definitely caught on to the fact that there was a lot of money here. Your money is flowing beautifully. Your money is contributing to other conflicts. They already saw this. They already saw this money here. They already saw this financial abundance. They actually saw this Ten of Cups being a Ten of Pentacles. They saw this physically solidifying. It's kind of like my good friend, she be saying, like, you know how two people come together and you be like, they'll look really good together, like you know they're going to be together for a long time. This is that energy. Somebody saw this coming together perfectly and decided to try to sabotage it. But it ain't no beef. It's no smoke. Squabble up in reverse. Someone is manipulating your authority to hurt others. That's been cut out. At one point, they may have been manipulating your authority or someone else's authority to hurt this person, but that's dead. That's cut out. Yeah, they're delusional. Or, no, they were playing delusional. They were playing delusional. And they were also playing this person like they were delusional. Like, they're like they weren't some fine shit. Or, like, because they were some fine shits, some fine shits naive, they weren't serious. They couldn't really take this 10 of cups and make it a 10 of pentacles. They were acting like they didn't see how a 10 of cups became a 10 of pentacles. They're being real fake, real phony. And it's giving the energy of the way of fools seem right to them, but the wise listen to advice. They gave poor advice. Somebody saw through it, though. Clairvoyance here. You are a seer. You can see past the veil clearly. Somebody saw through it. But this person gave poor advice here regarding this situation. It was purposely. It was purposely to keep it apart. Because they knew that they could, with this crooked cop energy here, they knew that they could try to tap into it, this 10 of Pentacles energy here, and siphon from it. But what they didn't know is that without this person in 9 of Pentacles energy, it's only one pentacle. It's not 10, it's only one. It's the ace. That's just, and that's the heater kicking on. That's just a financial beginning. That's just a kickstart. You get the money up off the flow. You can, move forward with it in whatever way, but it doesn't mean it's going to go to a 10. This person in this financially abundant and prosperous energy is what makes this a 10 of Pentacles. No ifs, ands, or but about it. This dream will not come through any other way without this 9 of Pentacles. It just is what it is. Ooh, collective, what y'all got going on? Let's see, I got some new cards in the meantime too, y'all. So these are some cute little cards. So we'll see what comes out of these. I can't remember the name of the deck. I got the box over here somewhere, but I'm moving through this reading because gotta go. I'm trying to make sure that, yeah, and nothing wants to come out over here. Collective, I really hope that this situation is done. I hope that, you have the proper discernment and that you've moved away from this situation. Because this person is, which it kind of says that because pride comes before destruction. This person was being a little prideful. But, it's just not, you don't want to be connected with somebody like this that's not even faithful to their own self. Or they will lie to you in a situation where you need the truth. That's not cool, you know what I mean? So, bottom of the deck, we got potion. Remember to practice self-love. That goes back on the beginning message. And it's time for healing, not war. The war is over. You won. Library. Take control of your own narrative. You won. 22. That's cute. And let's see what's on the top of the deck. You can, princess, you can be your own knight. And expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. Nobody matters but you. Don't confuse it, okay? So here, we got Phoenix. How's that for a happily ever after? This is a number 9 card. That's cool. That's Mars energy. Venus is in Mars at this time. I really love this because it's saying to me, like, they blew up the spot. This 9 of Pentacles said, like, okay, well, another guy that I'm subscribed to, Mr. Nobody, he says that people can give you lemons, and you can say, funk them lemons. Y'all, somebody in this Phoenix energy saying, man, funk them lemons. How's that for a happily ever after? I'm writing the story. That's right. Don't ever let nobody write your story. You write your own, okay? Clover, release your guilt. 21. This is a really cute card for St. Patrick's Day. St. Patty's Day. Patricia! Release your guilt. I love this. This is someone that's facing someone else. And they're looking off. They're not exactly looking at this person, but this person's looking at them in awe. Like, wow, I can't believe you set blaze to this field here. I can't believe that you burned up everything that you had, not knowing what's to come. And they're looking off at what is to come. This is a card of extreme love. This is a good omen to receive this today on St. Patty's Day. So, yeah, and it's a 21. So, 21. That's really good. Good. And what I like to say, too, collective, on the post tab, I put I'm acknowledging this year, this calendar year, or this year in general, is opportunity. Okay? So, we got number 13 card, Lioness. You've earned all your stripes. Be proud of who you are. You've earned your stripes. The war is won. This war, and this was, and I like to, well, really what they like to say, battles are won within, but this was an internal war, and it's won. You've earned all your stripes. Sundress, do it for you. right? 41, that's a 5. This is Mercury energy. Make your dreams come true. Do it for you. I love that. We're going to leave that looking up at that. Make your dreams a reality. Do it for you. In sundress season. Y'all know the vibes. Put on that sundress. And don't wear no pants. I ain't got no panties on. Ain't got no panties on. I ain't got no panties on the dance floor. Don't put no panties on. Just playing. Or if y'all want to. Do what you want to do, but... do what you want to do. So let's pull a guides. For the guys. The guys like, yes. Tell them. No draws. So let's pull a goddesses, and guardians card, and then I'm gonna get y'all the angel number and the affirmation, and I'm gonna let y'all go because I gotta be watching my time, baby. No, if you buck. No, if you buck. No. That's the energy. No, if you buck. Like, well, I'm a gato. Is the on your damn street. I was trying not to cuss, but somehow they got in here. Let's see what comes out collective. I hope this reading is good coming back. Wow, a card flew out over there on that page of cups in reverse. That's not too cool. Too cool for school. Too cool for school. Let's see. I guess nothing else gonna come out over here. 3. As Jupiter has come out of retrograde, I can get a third card. Can I get a third card? Hey, chakra healing. It's time for some chakra healing. Cleanse. It's time for some balancing. It's time for some cleansing. And it's time for some chakra healing. High Priest of Atlantis. So, yeah, it's time to get your... Yeah, you are a healer, Bridget. It's time to get your chakras in order. It fell on top of the 2 of Cups. So, hey, for you get to blending and alchemizing and mixing them smoothies, get your chakras in line. Okay? Time to do some healing. You are a healer. Oh, y'all! I didn't have to make it up. Sexual wisdom right behind. Before you do the bedroom boom. You only got 4 minutes, Avant. 4 minutes. Yes, 4 minutes. Get your chakras in line, okay? Do some energy healing, some chakra healing, because you're a healer and you have sexual wisdom that when you get ready to bedroom boom, baby, you might throw all this out of whack, especially with a soulmate or if it's a twin flame, for sure. Okay, with, oh yeah, Aphrodite, eternal love. Okay, so get your chakras in line. Top of the deck, no more hiding. We outside. I'm on the back of that motorbike and all you see is back on that motorbike. Okay, emotional healing. Wow, somebody got their emotions in order. If you've been having issues with a mother, because this is Mother Mary. If you've been having issues with a mother, if you've been dealing with your mother wounds, you're healing. Or because healing is not linear. You're healing, baby. Come on outside. No more time. You don't have to hide anymore. Come outside and be open about what you had to heal around this. Because your story will inspire others to heal as well. Okay, don't hide, baby. Don't hide. Look, but protect your energy. Yeah, so at this time where you are grounding your dreams, bringing them into, reality, bringing them from the metaphysical to the physical, protect yourself. Get out in nature. Knock on wood where you need to knock on wood. You know what I mean? Touch a tree. Touch grass. Put your feet in the grass, dirt, you know what I mean? Get in tune with nature, okay? And protect and ground your energy. Cleanse yourself frequently. Balance out your chakras frequently. And protect yourself, okay? When you have a bad day, when you have emotions thrown on you that are negative, go outside in nature, walk, run, do whatever you need to do outside. You can do yard work, too. But you need to do it outside in nature to give it away. Give it to Mother Gaia. Mother Gaia is very healing. Everything we need comes of the earth, comes from Mother Gaia. Oh! Hot, tell the truth. I was seeing this card in my mind's eye, in my third eye, because I really don't like when this card come up, but this card came up for good reason. Like, tell yourself the truth when it comes to this Page of Cups in reverse. Okay? Tell yourself the truth. Don't lie to yourself. You know who they are, and they are who they are, and there's no way to get around that. Okay? People are who they are, and people gonna be who they are. Don't lie to yourself, and don't believe the lies that they tell you. That's been coming up a lot. People, feelings are not facts, man. People will lie to you. Okay, especially when they get to crying and yeah. Okay, so the angel number for the collective is 924. So let's see. And I got a proverb, y'all. I was called to do an individual proverbs card. So it's 924. Yeah, it's 924, not 929. I apologize. 924. This is 916. Y'all, my angel number book been through some things. That girl be outside. I really be outside. Wow, 924. Farewell. Look fondly on what was. Your angels acknowledge that you are letting go of things that once served you well, and they remind you that it's necessary to do so. Connect to them in gratitude as you let go. Repeat this mantra. I am grateful for the life I live. That's cute. Before I let go. Hey. So, yeah, that's what you need to affirm. I am grateful for the life I live. And be on the lookout for angel number 924. You can also see 96. Or you can see 6. 924, 96, or the number 6. 666 as well. Okay, and the proverb for y'all know I gotta put Jesus. Y'all like my little Jesus here? I got 2 of them. One for energy and one for emotion. And I got them randomly. I did not buy them. I found them out. So that's so cool. But anyway, the proverb for this week for the collective is, be sure of this. The wicked will not go unpunished, but those who are righteous will go free. Proverbs 11:21. That's good. Be sure of this. The wicked will not go unpunished, but those who are righteous will go free. Okay, collective. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all traditional reading like how we do here on the Spiritualist Corner. I missed y'all. I'm busy. And I pray that I remain booked and busy. I pray that I'm able to always show up for y'all just as I show up for myself. Put myself first, of course. But, you know, y'all immediately after because I love y'all. And make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you check out the Instagram channel. Make sure you check out the Reddit channel. That way you don't miss me by any means necessarily. And most importantly, make sure you have a blessed, beautiful, and abundant day. Later.